Hi, everybody. I want to really thank you for investing in yourself and investing in this program. I think you're going to find an absolutely fantastic way to trade that's going to serve you for the rest of your life, because once you learn how to do this, unlike other industries, the stock market really doesn't change. You know, investing, they may have new products, like recent years, ETFs have been very popular. So there's might be new products coming on the scene, but the basics of investing will not change. They will be the same pretty much forever. And once you learn how to master this program, you're going to be able to not only have the confidence to trade on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis for the rest of your life, but this is a type of program that you can hand down to your children and your grandchildren, because the basics of what we're going to be covering and even the advanced techniques that we're going to be covering are not going to change. They're going to be the same forever. I just want to say that, first of all, I don't know what your experience is in investing and trading. You may be very, very new to investing and trading, and that's fine. I think that you need to go out and purchase some very basic books on options. You need to understand what an option is, because that's what we primarily use for trading in our monthly income component of this business. The second thing is that you probably won't need any more than the basics. So a single book on options is all you're going to need, and I don't want you to get totally confused about that, because we are going to cover everything just beyond the basics here. Everything that you're going to need is in this trading program. The only thing that you might want to do is pick up a very, very basic book on options just to get familiar with what an option actually is. But we're also going to cover option fundamentals for just a few minutes. So you may not even need that, but it does help, and I found it really does help when I learn new material, is to find many different books on the subject as I possibly can, both older books and newer books and anything that I can read on a topic. When I get into a subject, I normally read between 5 and 10, sometimes even 15 books on the subject itself, even though you know, you might be involved in this core program here, and you'll really get all the information that you need in this program. But in order to round out your education, you might want to pick up a few books just to get familiar with the way other people might look at the you know, trading and investing, especially the use of options in trading and investing. And it's been my experience also that, you know, when I find a program that really, really works, and I find something that is so excellent that I get really, really excited about it, and I really want to test it out, I tend to get comfortable with the material and then start to get creative with it. I start to think of ways that I could expand the program, or maybe because of the other things that I've read, go away from the program and say, oh, maybe I could do this, or maybe I could do that, or maybe I could do something else. And when you start to get creative, then you're at the point where you're really going into uncharted territories, and I can tell you that you will eventually come back to this program again. You'll get so excited by this program that you may go out and read all kinds of other materials. You might even go to seminars. You might even go to, you know, to workshops, or you know, anything that you can find, because you've got this newfound knowledge and you're so excited about it that you want to learn as much as you can. And that's great. That's really, really great. But I know for sure that once you try other programs, I guarantee it that you'll come back to this program because it is the most profitable way to trade. Since 1985, I have been trading all kinds of different systems. I've traded option contracts, I've traded stocks, I've used systems, I've used technical analysis systems, I've used just about any type of system that you can possibly think of. I've gone to the seminars, I've gone to all kinds of different workshops and online seminars and webinars, and in programs, free programs, programs that cost $5,000 for 2 days, and I've gone to all of them. And I can tell you with a great deal of confidence that the system that you have in your hand right now beats them all. This is the very best system for you to make money on a consistent basis and also build long-term wealth. So that being said, we're going to go through, this is an entire system, we're going to go through every aspect of trading that you could possibly think of. And when we go into portfolio building, I'm going to show you a couple of different trades that seem to work out very well but are actually extremely dangerous. There's also, but a lot of what you're going to be learning during this program is how to select the very, very best trades that you can possibly pick without hurting yourself financially, but also has a very good risk to reward ratio, so that you are putting yourself in a position where you can actually build a very, very nice monthly income as well as long-term wealth. Okay. First, let's talk about this. So that's the goal of this program. And I want you to understand, too, that this program was really developed as a result of a retail trader who didn't find much success with all of the programs and systems that were out there. And then he found a very unusual system that really makes consistent profits in the market. And that is a system that you're going to be learning, because after 20 years of investing as a retail trader, there aren't many systems that you can really count on that will make both consistent monthly income and build wealth. So this is not from the standpoint of, you know, a market maker. Now, there's lots of guys out there who are teaching trading systems, and many of them purport to be former market makers or insiders in stock exchanges and so forth, and that's great. Except, you know, when I was going through seminars and I was going through webinars and things like that, it was really apparent to me that they had a level of knowledge as a market maker that didn't apply to retail investors like ourselves. And, you know, I was a retail investor. I'm not a market insider. And I needed that information translated down to a point where I could understand it and then apply it to my trading. And that was not easy to find. That was a little bit more difficult to find, is to take all the information in, apply it to my trading on a realistic and daily level. You know, what is it that I do on a daily basis or a monthly basis to select trades, monitor them, make adjustments if necessary, so that I remain profitable each and every single month. And I got a lot of theory, and I got a lot of a lot of cool stories about guys making millions of dollars in 3 days in the 1987 crash and so forth, which was really interesting. It's really nice and all that kind of stuff. But I am in my approach to investing in stocks and options is that I want to treat this as a business. I'm going into business for long-term profitability, and I want to build equity in my business, and I want a monthly income. And that's how I approach this.